Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to Iowa Motor Speedway for this round of 3 of 4, the OG Racing Truck Series here at Iowa. First round for me here tonight for these guys as qualifying getting underway as we speak here at Iowa Motor Speedway. Should be a fun one here tonight as we get ready to rock and roll here at Iowa. Again, thank you to everyone else for coming out here tonight. So, again, right now, qualifying underway, and we'll get ready to turn them loose. So here we go. Right there is Keeley. They're going to pit road. Now, this Iowa Raceway is one of these tricky racetracks, usually a multiple groove racetrack. For the most part, normally it's going to be multiple groove, but we'll see here tonight how that pans out. So again, normally a multiple groove racetrack here at Iowa Raceway as we get ready to go. Again, 100 laps here tonight. Mark Thomas there, top of the board. Keeley there in 7th. Thomas, great run for him there with a 23.639. That's a 23.639 for that machine. Steven on track in the 24 camp, getting ready to roll off. See what he can do there in that Napa Autos Parts number 4 machine here tonight, or 24 machine, that Napa Auto Parts machine up to speed. There we go. He'll roll into 3 and 4 here tonight in that Napa Auto Parts 24 here. Let's see. He'll let that car worship. You see the back end of the truck stepping out a bit on exit. That's a big problem here at Iowa, is getting that truck to rotate and step down into the corner and not do that right there. You see the 4-wheel slide a little bit sideways there for Steven. And that's the problem all these guys are going to face here tonight, is getting that truck to rotate, but not over-rotate through the center, and then getting that truck to hook up on exit. You see rolling down the front straightaway right now is Mr. Whitfield, Wesley Whitfield in the 07 Chevrolet, coming up to speed here through 1 and 2. He'll get a little high on the exit, a little higher than I'd like to be if I'm the driver of that '07 machine. But he'll jump it back down to the bottom. Good recovery through 4. We'll check the lap time at the stripe, and we will see Whitfield gonna come home 23.706. 706 gonna put in P2 for Wesley Whitfield. So that is where Wesley will put that truck in, and I don't think lap number 2 is going to be any better. If I'm a guessing man here tonight, I think it's going to be the first lap, the good lap here this evening. Again, 5 minutes qualifying remaining. First, mostly everyone except for Dudley has turned a lap here tonight to get that truck qualified into the show. A little lighter on truck count than normal here tonight with this league, as we got about 12 or so trucks here at Iowa, but still capable of putting on a good show. Here tonight should be a good one. Again, as always, as we continue through the weekend here on Extreme Sim TV, tomorrow we'll be back in action with both our Sunday leagues after a week off due to a little bit of personal reasons there last week, but we'll be back in action tomorrow, ready to go. I appreciate each and every one of you coming out here tonight. You can see the time ticking down here tonight as we get ready to go. So again, 4 minutes remaining. It looks like Thomas is going to start on the pole here tonight. But let's give a big shout out, if we can, to our partners while we have time to do so. And let's see if I actually get this working right. We'll find out. And we do. So there we go. TRS, theracingschool.net. Check them out today. That's theracingschool.net on board for the OG Racing Truck Series, alongside our friends, our longtime friends over at the buttkicker.com. Feel what you've been missing with Butt Kicker. Which actually myself, I might be getting another Butt Kicker here before much longer. I had one back in the day. The product was great. The person using said product didn't set it up properly. So I am going to reevaluate my options with the Butt Kicker and see what I can do with it now that I've actually got a rig that can handle a Butt Kicker, because I'm got that in there. So we shall see. But right now, 3 minutes remaining in qualifying, and it looks like Thomas most likely going to go on the pole here tonight, unless somebody's able to come in really, really late in qualifying and snatch that away. The only truck really able to do that's actually going to roll on track now, that's going to be Robert Dudley. Rob's at here. There, that 49 Mercury machine, that Toyota Tundra, going to come off the corner. We'll see what he can do here, and he will P6. Not close enough to grab the pole. Real high in 1 and 2 for the second lap. So I think Mark's going to be pretty well safe, if I'm guessing. Let's talk to Thomas real quick. Hey, Mark Thomas, Matt in the booth. You got me, sir. See if he's here. Is he here? New Discord. I didn't grab. Well, that was a big rip on me. PC. We get Mr. Thomas in the booth here. Working with Discord here. Here we go. Mark Thomas, Matt in the booth. You got me there, sir.
I do, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Right now, you're setting on pole for tonight's race. A really good lap time for you. What are you expecting now with that front row start here tonight? Going to help you out a ton?
I think so. I think it's going to be all about the tyres. I mean, I was running laps during the practice, and I think tyre conservation is going to be the key here. If you can keep the tyres in decent condition, maybe try and run that top line. You can get a decent run out of the top line if you're careful. I think that's going to be the key to winning here.
There we go, man. Well, best of luck here. Good luck to you. Save your tires. Get out there and get it done, Mark.
It's funny.
All right, Mark Thomas going to save those tires. Get out there and get after it. And he brings up a really good point, in my opinion, about that ideal of saving tires here tonight. you're really going to have to mind what those Goodyear Eagles are telling you throughout your run, because if you don't, well, it's going to go really bad really quick for you, and you're going to wind up in trouble here tonight. But right now, queue time is about over here. We got 35 seconds. Going to be a quick race here tonight. Let's take a look at our track facts if we can here tonight at Iowa Raceway. And again, I'm predicting pretty smooth race here tonight. 100 laps, going to be a quick one. Right there is your track facts. You can see right now under qualifying conditions, about 0.8 of a mile racetrack, 2 laps, about a mile long, and track temp and air temp around 85 degrees. Not too hot here today, so it's not going to be as slick as if it was a little bit warmer out. Qualifying going to wrap up. We're going to take a look at your starting grid in a moment, where you can find out where your favorite driver is starting here tonight. Let's take a look. So here is your starting grid. Row number 1, it's going to be Mark Thomas in that number 50 machine alongside the 07. We watched him run his lap. Going to be Wesley Whitfield going to start second. Evan Firmister, they're going to start in third in that number 1 machine alongside David Wright in that beautiful 42 machine. Robert Dudley going to start here in 5th alongside Steven there in the 24 Napa, Ohio machine. Brian right there, good start for Brian. They're going to start 7th tonight. Pete Woodrum going to just outside in the 31. Patrick Allen Jr. going to roll off 9th here tonight. Keeley there in 10th in that 19 Kellogg's. David Bennett right there in the number 17 machine will start 11th here with Matthew alongside in 12th to round out your 12 truck field. Again, a little low on truck count, but it's all good. Everything will be fine. And we're going to get them loaded up and gridded up and ready to go here tonight. Again, your race distance here tonight going to be 100 laps of racing here around this racetrack as we get them gridded and ready to go. There's the number 1 machine right there. That beautiful butt kicker machine going to roll them off. Everybody will roll down pit road. Again, we're going to look at 100 laps here tonight, the race distance, as the field begins to roll around their pace lap here. Fuel mileage tonight, looking around 40 laps-ish on a tank of fuel for it's going to be at least a 2-stop race here tonight at Iowa. Mark Thomas going to bring them to green in that Race Anywhere number 50 machine, ready to go. Beautiful looking truck alongside the 07 Thomas. Again, great qualifying effort for him here tonight at Iowa. We're about to get the grid ready to go. And again, 100 laps here tonight. Your race distance should be a fun one in Iowa. The Corn Cob State back in action. Here we've called a few races here at this place. We're going to see another good one here tonight out of the OG Racing League. And they're round 3 at Iowa. So round number 3 at Iowa Raceway. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope you guys have fun watching this one. The trucks will exit turn number 2. Pace truck will get ready to dive down. And we'll ride on board for the start here with our race leader, one Mr. Mark Thomas here on board the roof cam. You see that pace car ready to dive down pit road. And we will bring you all 100 laps here tonight. Let's get ready to go. 100 laps of racing in Iowa. Buckle in, everyone. It's going to be a ride. Welcome to Iowa Raceway, everyone. And we are going green. Green flag in the air through the Geico restart zone. Great job, Mark up front. Everybody gets a good start here in the 1 and 2. The 07 right there alongside the 50. Steven back here going to fall in line, the 24 machine. Going to try to use the outside. He will do that. The 49 going to lose some ground just alongside. Right there's the 45 as well. 2x2x2 back in the pack right now. Again, the same thing we've talked about here at places like this. There's Brian easing through, doing what he can. And that number 3 ride working the bottom. Steven there as well. Great battle down the back straightaway here at the Iowa Raceway. But out front, battle for the race lead. Mark Thomas coming under fire from Wesley Whitfield. Could be the first lead change of the night as they exit into turn 1 and 2. Thomas coming under fire. He's going to give him the bottom. Whitfield going to take advantage. Exit of turn 2. It's going to be Whitfield by half a nose into 3 and 4. Whitfield going to clear. Mark going to cut under. Try to cross over. Can't do it. You got to watch that crossover there. That truck, the back of the truck, when you try to cross over someone, can get out from under you. And if that happens, it can go really bad really quick. 4 laps in the books though already here tonight. Like we talked about, going to be a very quick night at Iowa. 40 laps a tank of fuel, 2 pit stops. That is what we're looking at here for this one. Again, you're watching them run here, and right now they have completed 5 laps. First lead change of the night, but Whitfield up front, Steven back here coming under fire as well in the 24 Advanced Auto, or Napa Auto Parts Machine, not Advanced. Healy going to follow through as well in the Kellogg's machine, CarQuest Kellogg's machine. Looks like Robert Dudley having a great battle right there just in front of Steven in that Napa Know-How machine. Beautiful trucks here are going to work their way down the back straightaway. Still very early on in tonight's action. You got a long way to go. Whitfield's opened that gap up to 0.3 of a second here after grabbing the lead early on, getting it away from Thomas there just behind him. Again, Mark Thomas started on the pole here tonight, and Wesley Whitfield was able to run him down, and that is kind of where we're at this point. Funny to watch these guys do battle right now as they continue to go around. Great to watch. So, as they do battle, Whitfield still out front doing what he can with Thomas trying to chase. Steven right there in the 24, Keeley. Woodrum, Brian back here, back tonight, Matthew, and then it's David Bennett right there in that 17 machine. Patrick Allen there as well, 9 complete. Right there, doing a wonderful job. Robert Dudley right there, and then Stevens right in line as well. 10 laps of the 100 in the books tonight. Kiwi trying to run forward. The gap staying the same out front right now. Right now the gap the same as it was when we started this thing. Whitfield. Whitfield continuing to lead right now. Right now, a little bit of a battle, though. The Steven machine able to close in. He's going to go to the top side, try to make a move on the 49 Mercury machine of Mr. Robert. And Robert going to lose that. Looks like the top side coming alive a bit here tonight at Iowa is the Napa Know-How machine going to get clear. But now move him forward. Mark Thomas right now still 0.2 of a second off of your race leader. There is Wright in the mix as well. So the top 3 starting to kind of come back together. Those 3 going to start to kind of accordion back together. And as we say that, Mark Thomas going to go back underneath for the race lead. Whitfield may have used those tires up just a bit. He'll get in the wall. Mark going to dive to the bottom, and he will close. Now dead even with the driver of Wesley Whitfield. 3 wide. Here comes the 42. David Wright going to stick his nose 3 wide down the back. Here we go. Right to the bottom. Oh, Wright going to get down there. He'll clear one of them in Thomas. So, great move by David Wright using the inside. Wright going to move to the bottom, and now he's going to try to take advantage of Wesley Whitfield. He made the 3 wide move a couple laps ago. Now he's going to go for the race lead. Out through the Geico restart zone, and right now, new race leader, give it to David Wright. So Wright using the bottom, you're on board with Wesley Whitfield. Wright still using the inside line. New race leader, gave it to David Wright here as the field heads for 3 and 4. And I'll tell you what, he did not take any time to get to that race lead. 17 complete here. There's the 31 ride. Whitfield starting to slide backwards here. $18 laps complete here tonight at the Iowa Raceway. Let's do a little bit of crank it up here tonight at Iowa. Wright, you see it, Wright continuing to lead out front. David Wright continuing to lead the way over the rest of the field. You see Mark back here as well in the mix. But David Wright got that race lead. He's starting to pull away in that Texas Pete number 42 machine. That Chevrolet now with a 1.5 second gap over Thomas. The one truck there is still continuing. Kind of fall backwards is going to be Wesley Whitfield. Back to fourth, kind of struggling a bit. Kevin just behind him there in the one machine, running the middle lane in the butt kicker number 1. So Kevin moving forward in that Ford F-150 as well. Right now it's David Wright on the out front, 2 seconds. And caution on the racetrack. First caution of the night, lap 25. Let's see if we can figure out. Whitfield may have been involved. Wesley Whitfield having a problem. Let's see. Remember Wesley Whitfield. Oh, he just blinked out. Not sure what the reason for yellow was here. The 26 complete first caution of the night here and David Wright leads as they'll all group up behind the iRacing pace car. First caution of the night, everybody will come down for fuel and tires. Probably about 10 laps of what was left in their first fuel run. Whitfield having a problem. Everybody will start to cycle to pit road. So everybody down pit road, fuel and tires for these trucks. Here in Iowa. So here we go. Everybody down for fresh tires and fuel for these vehicles. And we'll get ready to fire them back off. And right now we're going to go to commercial break. We'll take time to give a shout to our partners. When we come back, it'll be ready for green flag here tonight once again at the Iowa Raceway. Again, you're watching Extreme Sim TV coverage of the OG Racing League round number 3.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
All right, back here at Iowa one more time here tonight. And ready to go. Gonna be Wright and Mark Thomas up front. You see the light still on that iRacing pace car up front here. 29 laps completed, a scheduled 100 on the board. Here at the Iowa Raceway, I want to give a big shout out to the OG Racing League coming on board. As VRN were covering, but unfortunately Mr. Driving got him another job here, regular real life job. So Sean, if you're listening, I hope the new job's working out well for you, buddy. I always enjoy your content, but more than happy to step in and take over here. And we'll get ready to go back racing here tonight. Right now is Wright up front leading the way here. 30 of 100 complete. Again, 30 laps complete here tonight. We'll restart with about 70 to go here at the Iowa Raceway with David Wright leading the way. So to be Wright out front ready to bring them to green. And what's going to be the thing here is the tires over that first run did fall off quite a bit. And we'll see how this second run's going to go. The Wright out front ready for the restart. Here we go. Thomas alongside. 31 on the board. We are green once again at Iowa. Oh, pretty smooth right now, at least for the restart. 4 right out front. Thomas right here in second. Battle coming behind him. David Barnett in the midst of a bit of a battle with Matthew Weedon back there in the battle as well. That's 7th and 8th in on the racetrack at the moment. So these couple of trucks going to do battle into one. The 17 going to give plenty of room. Barnett up to the middle lane. And great job giving them room here. Here comes the 1 to Kevin. David Wright out front, continuing to lead the way right now. So David Wright able to hold off Thomas 1 and 2, 1.2 seconds to gap. Or excuse me, not 1.2, but 0.163. Up front, 4 trucks starting to be under a blanket now. Keeley right there in the mix as well. What kind of race are we going to see out of these top 4 trucks here at Iowa? Again, these top 4 continuing to do battle down the front straightaway. Wright going to diamond off into the corner. Pretty interesting entry to the corner at least. He'll pull back ahead to Texas Pete 42. Here comes Mark Thomas, and they will battle it out into 3 and 4. So we got 4 trucks, 4 really distinct different lines. The 24 are going to make a mistake out of turn 4, got a little bit free. He'll give up the 3rd spot to the 19 of Keeley. Keeley going to make the move. Texas Pete Machine of the 42 continuing to hang on. So we're seeing some great racing, at least in the front of the pack here at Iowa Raceway. Again, 35 on the board this time by as they work their way into the corner. David Wright out front. So Wright leading the way. Here comes Mark Thomas again. Thomas trying to keep the pressure on him, at least for the time being, in the 50 Toyota Tundra. And here comes Mark Thomas. Good run into 1. He'll go to the top side here, trying to get that left front alongside the right rear quarter panel of that Texas Pete Machine of David Wright. And again, just shy of 40 on the board tonight. Keeley back here in 3rd as the top 2 start to slip away down the front straightaway. Here comes Mark Thomas. Good battle. Up to the top. He's going to run the middle lane. Really doing a good job with that truck. Keeping that truck about a lane up. Trying to get some clean air on that right front fender off your race leader. Now, you would think here at Iowa, aero wouldn't be a big thing, but believe it or not, trying to get the front of the truck to rotate and stay really hooked up into the racetrack, the air on the nose is very important. Brian Rupert back here, not having the night that he wanted in a Daytona Freight Machine. Again, 39 this time by as the field works their way through. You see that battle continuing at least up front right now. Very interesting to me to watch this battle unfold in the truck series here, 3rd round of the year. And they continue to run single file, David Wright out front. So again, we got a little ways to go here tonight as the battle continues up front on your top 2-3 trucks. But we'll take a look coming in. 2 drivers not here tonight. Dylan and Mike LaJoy led the points coming in tonight with Steven there in 3rd. So it's going to be a big drop for them in points here in round 3 at Iowa. Not sure why there wasn't here, but they were not. So you take a look at that and you got to think to yourself, what are we going to see going longer in? And again, right now, as we run here at Iowa USA Speedway 1 week from tonight, and then we'll have an off week on the 27th before we go to Rockingham Speedway for 100 laps, Michigan. Then the 19th or the 17th, another off week with Chicagoland, Watkins Glen, Gateway Talladega, and then the Lucas Oil Raceway IRP on the 22nd of October. Before we go to Indy for the playoffs, with dirt in the playoffs as well as Kansas and Martinsville and Daytona to round out the field of races. Right now at Iowa, you see Mark Thomas continuing to hold second right now in that number 50 machine, staying right with David Wright for the race lead at the moment. .45 on the board, 100 complete here with David Wright, Keeley, Stephen, Kevin, David right there, Robert Dudley, and Mr. Pete Woodrum, Brian Rupert, and Mr. Matthew Weedon there as well. But David Wright out front leading the way, doing a wonderful job at the moment. Again, just shy of halfway here tonight. That Toyota Tundra running second, and Mark Thomas. So, about halfway through. Julie, Steven, and Kevin, your top five. So 20 laps in this run, about 20 laps to go on this estimated fuel run. Don't forget, if you like what you see here on Extreme Sim TV tonight, don't forget to slam that like button. Tell everybody about it. And conversely, if you don't, send me a message. Let me know what we could get better with, and we'll go from there. But 48 on the board. First couple of trucks, clean and clear at the moment. And Steven back here in fourth. Now, Steven in a really good spot, looks to probably take over the point lead when we leave Iowa here tonight, if he continues to where he's at. Flagman getting ready to give him the cross flags this next time by. We'll see halfway at Iowa. Down the front straightaway once again, it'll be 50 on the board. We'll be halfway at Iowa Raceway here tonight. Right, continuing to lead the way with Mark Thomas right there. Steven not too far back, the 19 of Keeley Evans. Keeley holding off that 24 Napa Auto Parts machine. Funny, he's right behind the CarQuest machine, so auto parts stores doing battle here on the racetrack at Iowa. Kevin right there as well. Wesley Whitfield and Patrick Allen Jr., both trucks retired from this event after halfway here tonight. The first half of this race only saw one yellow, and both trucks have retired from the event for tonight. Again, the OG Racing Series here tonight, the Truck Series live at Iowa Raceway in round number 3 in Iowa. So, the Texas Peak machine continuing to lead of David Wright about 0.6 of a second, about 11 or so laps to go on this tank of fuel before they'll have to come to pit road. Then it'll be Keeley right now as well. And if we look, but if my numbers are correct, there should be a one more stop race here tonight after lap 60, probably around 65 or so. Should give them that juice that they need to get to the end here at Iowa. Thomas and Wright, and it continues to appear that Wright's able to get away on a longer run, about 0.7 of a second. So we close in on that stop. So looking throughout the raceway here, does anybody try to short pit? As we got a car possibly around on pit road trying to get to pit road. I think he got sideways. He did. Look at this, trying to get the pit road, just missed it. That's Matthew Whedon there that missed pit road. Did a good job recovering and keeping going. So Whedon having an issue. There's Robert Dudley. David Bennett right there. Nice little battle between Kevin and David Bennett. That's 6th and 5th on your screen. 2 by 2, and he's going to check up the one truck, Kevin. Three teams there, continuing to ride in 5th. Coming in with just shy of 42 to go tonight. Up front, continuing to the lead, is going to be David Wright in the Texas Pete machine. Second's going to be Mark Thomas. Steven in 3rd, but Steven gaining on Mark Thomas, trying to take over that P2 spot. That 24 Napa no. So we will look here about 3 trucks here. Here comes the 133. Pressure tires on Matthew. You see the tire difference there. Again, he's a lap down, but fresher tires, he'll work his way up. The 50 really high on the racetrack of Mark Thomas. Thomas not having the results on the long run he wanted to see, and he's actually going to lose second to Steven. So we should be inside our pit window as of now. So what will be interesting to see is how long these guys run before they elect to hit pit road. One complete. David Wright out front. David Wright continuing to lead, 61 and 100 complete. Just shy of 38 so to go. Been an interesting race, pretty clean all night here in Iowa. And again, doing what they can. Keep it clean and keep it rolling here. Always fun to see these guys do it. So as they continue to battle it out right now, up front at least. Here we go, pit stops are incoming. Mark Thomas right now up front leading the way. There's Stephen Keeley. Kevin right there as well will work his way through. Right now up front, Mark Thomas continuing to lead at the moment. As they inch through right now. Great racing at the moment. There we go, another one to pit road. There we go. So we're going to start cycling everybody through. Thomas down pit road. Keeley will stay out here. 66 on the board right now. Closing in on 30 to go here tonight in Iowa. Keeley leads. David Bennett. Kevin. Mark Thomas coming down pit road for his final stop in the 50. David Bennett would take his lead. So Thomas now on pit road fresh tires. Keeley fresh tires as well. We'll start preparing these final stops. A couple of trucks still out there. David Bennett and Mr. Kevin there as well, needing to stop. David Wright exiting pit road. Mark Thomas there back, should cycle back to third. And we'll inch through here as here comes David Wright to take that lead back. And right now, David Wright with a 3-second lead over the 24 truck of Steven. Steven looking at a P2 finish here tonight, if it continues the way it's going, would definitely put him back into the picture of taking that points lead as we leave Iowa here tonight. Interesting to watch with 69 to go. Will we see another caution here? Because right now, you see Kevin right there trying to hang on. Mark actually getting around Steven there. Great job. Oh, Steven not having a good run at the moment. But again, it'll have to cycle through Bennett to pit road. Here comes Kevin. So the final two trucks will hit pit road for fuel and tires. And it looks like if nothing changes, Kevin is going to hang on to go to pit road here, and it'll put David Wright out front. And David's got a good lead, about 5 seconds over the 50th Thomas. So that 4-second lead right now puts David Wright in a very good position with 30 laps to go here tonight to hang on and grab the win here at Iowa Raceway. 4.6 now the gap. Tell you what, Mark is quicker, but will his tires run out before he gets there? Take a look. 23.8 last time by. A little bit of difference on tires. Maybe enough to get Mark Thomas to him. It's going to be an effort of how fast he can get there versus laps running out. 4.4 that time by. There's the 42 Texas Pete machine hanging tight. Everybody spread out by about 9/10 of a second bare minimum between trucks. David Wright continuing to lead. 4.0 that time. 3.9 continuing to close. Now again, Thomas here tonight, we have seen his tires wear out on the long run and not be that great. We will see how it plays out with 73 complete of the 100. 74 this time by. Right now, Thomas has to just keep hitting his marks. Trying to close in that 50 machine, 50 Toyota Tundra, 75 to go here tonight. 75 of 100 complete. David Wright out front leading the way. David Wright by 3.4 seconds over the field. $75 complete. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll be with you to the end here at Iowa. Alrighty, back here with just under 20 laps to go at the Iowa Raceway again here on Extreme Sim TV's coverage here tonight. Gap right now 3.1 seconds. And the times, unfortunately for Thomas, is kind of evened out as we had a wreck in the broadcast booth. Kevin right here in 6th. 20 to go here tonight. 82 to go. Kevin right now up to 6th at the moment. Great run. David Bennett right there as well. Great run, but Kevin's continuing to hang on. There's Brian. Brian right now trying to chase down at the moment in the top 10. So right now 18 laps to go. David Ryan out front, 3 seconds to gap. He's just got to keep that truck clean, and that Texas Pete machine will go to victory lane if nothing happens here as far as yellows go. Been a positive run for him in that machine all night. You see as he works through. What a run. Keeley back here, 7 laps, 17 to go. That 19 Kellogg's CarQuest machine Chevrolet up inside the top 4 with Stephen and Mark Thomas right there as well. 16 to go in Iowa. $16 laps to go at Iowa Raceway. So, right now, David Wright, the Texas Pete Chevrolet, continues to lead at Iowa. 15 laps to go for him to go to victory lane here tonight. Been a wonderful ride for that number 42 of David Wright all evening. And right now, I am thinking we're in pretty good shape. Inching down to the end of this one. What has been a wonderful race all evening long. Right now, Mark Thomas continuing to lead. There's Stephen there back to the 4th with Keeley. Kevin there about 6/10 of a second, 5/10 off. Guys continuing to run. So as they continue to run right now up front, everybody going at it at the moment. So right now up front, David Wright continuing to lead the way, 12 laps to go here tonight at Iowa. Again, 12 to go. $11 to go this time by. Thomas. There's Steven, there's Keeley, there's David. Kevin right there as well, 11 to go. So again, what a dominant night for Mr. Wright. So again, 9 laps to go. David Wright out front, leading the way. 8 to go, Wright leading, 4 seconds to gap. 8 laps to go. Stephen, Keeley, David right there as well, coming to 7 to go. Kevin about a second back off of those two. A little bit of a battle between David and Mr. Keeley kind of closing in on the battle. That would be 4th and 5th. 7 to go this time by. 7 to go at Iowa. And right now, David Wright continuing to lead. 5-6 to go at the strike. All right, now 6 to go at the strike. Out front, right over everyone else by 5 seconds. Five laps to go here tonight in Iowa. 5 to go. It's going to be David Wright, Mark Thomas. 5 to go, coming through Stephen Keeley. Right there with David putting some pressure to him here at Iowa Raceway. Final 5 laps at Iowa. Carquest machine trying to hang on to Keeley just in front of David Bennett. Just behind there, 4 to go. Battle inside the top 4 here tonight. Well, right now, you take a look at David trying to close in on Keeley. Meanwhile, the gap up front back up to 6 seconds. That is even back out between Mark Thomas and David Wright, coming to 3 to go. We should see 2 to go at the strike this time for the driver of the 42 and David Wright. Just continuing to do what he needs to do in the Texas Pete number 42 machine. Continuing to ride. 76 laps led here tonight for the Texas Pete number 42. If he makes it around here, he'll see the white flag. One more lap to lead here to get it done. Right on rails all evening long. We'll take the white flag. 1 to go. 1 to go for right here tonight in Iowa. White flag is out for the Texas Pete machine. Battle between Keeley and David going to come down to a strike. But right now, Texas Pete machine of Mr. David Wright will see the checkered flag fly at Iowa. He'll lead 78 laps on his way to victory lane here tonight. Thomas going to come home second. And Stephen right there with Wright at the strike. Mark will hang on to second. Stephen third. And bracket at the stripe for Keeley. Keeley got turned at the stripe by David Bennett. And Keeley will come home 5th. And problems there coming. And just a problem here between the 19 and Keeley, and they just make contact. So Keeley's going to be 5th. But your winner here tonight. Man, oh man, oh man. Great job by the 42. Great job by the 42 here tonight. The Texas Pete machine going to go home to victory lane here tonight. Congratulations. Let's get ready to talk to everybody. And a great race here tonight. Let's get ready to talk to David Wright. So David Wright hangs on, goes to victory lane. Let's talk to him. David Wright, Matt in the booth. You got me, bud?
Yeah, Matt.
Well, man, 78 laps on your way to victory lane here tonight. Pretty dominant night for you in the Texas Speed 42.
Yeah, it went very well. I didn't know what to expect. This was my first truck race of the season. I just come off the Gen 6 season, so didn't know how it was going to be, and had to ride there for a little bit and watch the two leaders. And once I got the lead, I kind of just drove away.
Well, you drove away, and you made the pit stop. It looked like for a moment Mark might bring you down, but the tires kind of evened out, and once that happened, you were in great position to go to victory lane here.
Yeah, that's my strong suit is long runs, saving tires. I don't know how I do it, but that's just my thing. I'm not a short run guy. I'm a long run guy, and if I can get out and save some tires and make a long run, I usually do pretty well.
There we go, man. Well, you did exactly what that. Went to victory lane in Iowa. It's got to be good to go to victory lane here tonight, and moving forward in the season, just keep carrying that momentum forward towards the playoffs.
Yeah, I like Iowa. Iowa's one of my favorite tracks to run. I know I can run great here. I suck at Richmond. Don't ask me why. They're supposed to be sister tracks, but yeah, I like running here, and I usually have good finishes here in anything I run.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations. Anybody on the truck you'd like to give a shout out to before I let you go?
No, not on the truck. Just want to give a shout out to everybody in the booth and everybody at OG, because y'all do what y'all do and let us come down here and play and have fun. So it's greatly appreciated.
Man, it's been so much fun to watch. And again, congratulations, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, let me see if I can talk to Mr. Thomas down here. All right, Mark Thomas, you started on the pole here tonight. Just not what you wanted here overall.
Nah, I couldn't. Remember, I was talking about tyres. I couldn't hold on to mine for the life of me. It was just, they kept dropping off. Maybe I should have gone a bit up on my steering ratio. It was just pushing everywhere. It was just pushing. But fair play to Steve and David. I mean, they just absolutely put on a display today. But happy with second. I'll take that.
Well, man, I tell you what, you did a wonderful job, P2. Like you said, tires didn't go your way, but overall, great night.
Yeah. I'm not an oval guy. I'm getting used to oval. I mean, I like the road stuff. I mean, you can tell from my eye rating that I don't really do oval. But I mean, that's why I love these guys, because I mean, these OG guys have got me into doing oval stuff, and I'm enjoying it. It's for the road guys out there who think that oval racing doesn't have a technique. They're lying. They are lying to you, because it is not easy.
And conversely, for the oval guys over there that think that road is easy, you're out your mind, because Mount Panorama and 24 hours. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, that's well, I wouldn't say Mount Panorama, but the endurance racing is what I tend to do more of. But yeah, all the OG guys started getting me into the oval stuff, and ever since then, I've been trying to work my technique so it's a little better. I mean, I got decent short run pace, but this long run stuff, man, on tires, these guys are just it's a different world. I'm still adapting.
There we go. Well, Mark, again, congratulations, P2 here tonight.
Thanks, buddy. Pleasure talking to you.
In for Mark, congratulations, man.
Thanks, mate.
All right, let's talk to Steven here. Hey, Steven, Matt in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, buddy, you made a run at second there late.
Yeah, probably should have had it. Threw it in the grass off of 4, I don't know, 2 or 3 laps after that green flag run, and lost all that time. Thought I might have had something for David, but just lost too much time throwing it in the grass off of 4.
Well, man, it happens, man, but you gave a go at it.
Yeah, I was a blast. Just running the top side the whole time. It was a blast. Probably the funnest I've had on iRacing in quite a long time.
Well, man, you did a great job coming home. You, like I said, finished third by a hair or a whisker on my cat's face, if you will.
Yeah, it was close. I didn't think I was going to have him. I saw him slip off of 4, and I was like, I got to run here. I might get him. Just wasn't big enough, but that was a blast. Congrats to David and congrats to Mark. That was fun.
Well, man, it was a great night out there tonight. Fun to watch. I appreciate all the hard racing you guys put on.
Yeah, it's a blast. Appreciate everybody for you for the broadcast, all the sponsors, Buck Kicker for sponsoring the series. Looking forward to the rest of the season.
10-4, man. Well, we'll get ready to talk to you here next week, hopefully, buddy.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, Steven. Before you go, I did look. You should end up being the point leader after the night.
Hopefully. I'm gonna miss a couple races here during the season, so hopefully I can get a win and lock myself in the playoffs. So we'll have to see what happens. But I'll take the points lead though.
10-4, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the old unofficial results here, and go there. Right, coming home with the win here tonight. Thomas there in second, Steven the third, Bennett fourth. There is Evans there in fifth. Sixth going to be free Mr. Dudley. Woodrum there as well. Whedon there, Brian in 10th. 11th is going to be Whitfield and Allen there in 12th. Again, thank you guys for coming out here tonight's coverage, round number 3 of the OG Racing Truck Series. We will see you back here next week with round number 4.